remember, like you said, though, when Michelle would like start her show in the summertime a bit later, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and she even did some like 11 o'clock midnight shows as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Years
those are the
ago,
days, Michelle.
when I
Yeah,
first
you
watched
used
her
to
years ago,
start.
she would stream at random times, like late in the night, sometimes.
Yeah, you would start later in the night, and then you would like have it go throughout the day. I mean, throughout the evening, you know, from 10 to midnight at the latest, and then you'd probably be like, all right, I'm gonna end it, unless there was like something really good going on, and then you'd keep it going. And I think that's what you should really do during the summertime, because people, when we get home, we don't want to fucking just like, you know, turn on YouTube and start watching YouTube right off the bat. And the night show is supposed to be for like more West Coast players, you know,
Right now,
more
so how
West
you
Coast
doing?
watchers.
So we already have somebody on the Google or YouTube chat right now. Let's see where I just put the screen.
Yeah, I'd say bring back the night shows, Michelle. If anything, I mean, bring back those night shows.
Michelle, the
What?
night show in the East Coast is 4 p.m. in California. 4 p.m. People aren't even off work yet.
7 o'clock, yeah. So what? You want it at
Right.
midnight?
7 o'clock, right.
The only problem with midnight is that I have to get up for the morning shows.
I didn't
No,
say
you don't have to do
midnight.
midnight. Maybe like 9 o'clock, Michelle. You know, maybe move it up to like 9. You know, that way it's 6 o'clock on the East Coast. People are still awake. On it's on the East Coast here, maybe putting their kids to sleep. I mean, who cares if you don't, if it's like 5 a.m. in the UK? You know, I mean, you tend to those people a bit too much. You have more American viewers than you do UK viewers.
Let's see. What's this now? The insurrection?
Nothing.
Oh, the insurrection.
Michelle, we're trying to talk statistics. I know earlier you were posting statistics, and maybe for you that equates that we're discussing it. But now, if you want to go over your statistics, let's do that, okay? We're trying to have a discussion with you. Can we have a discussion?
All right.
Yeah, can we stop? Can we pause the World of Warcraft just for like 1 second, just to have a quick little discussion about why you think?
Man. Let me log out of the game here.
You don't have to log out, Michelle. You just have to give us your attention. You don't necessarily have to log out.
Yeah, I know. All right, so let me switch the screen over to the other screen so we can see me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You want to look at the statistics, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna talk real quick about the night show and its future and its past, I guess. So Michelle, you were posting some screenshots of your statistics. Where in those screenshots does it show why we shouldn't be having a night show? I think I missed that when I was looking at them. Why do you think?
It shows the number of views given up to the dates, that as of course, the shows that have been older shows have more views, obviously, because there's more days between them.
True.
So that kind of screws the numbers up a bit because people can't really.
So we could assume then that maybe the numbers don't really equate a good answer. It seems like it could really vary. I mean, if it's a popular show, if something really interesting happened, people are going to watch it over and over again. They might share it around more. So you can't really look at those and be like, oh yeah, that's a good reason. Now, originally you were saying in the night show prior that you had 11 watchers, 10 to 11 people were watching. Now,
right,
like
before the hijacker got to the stream last night, which was really
right. We went for 1 hour from 7 to 8 p.m. and then you were over within about 10 minutes after that. I was walking the dog and you ended the show. But you said that you had 10 to 11 watchers for an entire hour. Now, Michelle, there's a lot of people out there that can't get 10 to 11 watchers for an entire hour, right, let alone dealing with the hijinks that are going on. A lot of people would tune out, not want to see that. But since they didn't, and those 10 to 11 people actually stayed the entire time, I would argue.
I don't know if they all
Michelle,
stayed consistently throughout the whole show. I mean, some of them may have done
okay,
that.
maybe they didn't, but I wanted to argue because you were saying that the World of Warcraft show is more successful, more lucrative. You've got a better feeling about it. Like I posted in the chat, you get 5 to 6 watchers, which is the same watchers that would be there at night, right? The same people that literally would be there for the night show are watching you play World of Warcraft. It's not new people, it's the same people, but it's only 5 to 6. So you cut out 5 people just to play World of Warcraft, and then you say that's good?
Well,
You turned off 5
for
people.
World of Warcraft, it's good. I wouldn't say it's good for compared to the night shows.
Yeah, yeah, but you're arguing, that it's better than the night show, though. You're saying it's more successful, but you have less viewers, less interaction with the chat, no donations.
Well, one thing, reason why it's better is I don't have people trying to make me look like a moron, which is certainly the other reason I got so upset is the fact that you got a person that's trying to hijack my panels and making me look like a moron.
Well, it's not necessarily making you look like a moron, Michelle.
Well, they're not exactly making me look good.
There's plenty of times, like last night, honestly, Ski Mask Dave or Balaclava, whatever he wants to call it, Balaclava Dave would have taken all of the abuse. He came on, he wanted to have a show. He would have taken all of it. You weren't the one being made fun of. That person was just fucking with the show. You just had to ignore him. You didn't. You ended the show. You called it kaputs, and then you said because of that person, we're never doing it again. And you shut down. And then you said that World of Warcraft is more successful than the night show because you know statistics.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
All right, so let's take a look at the current numbers right now. We have 3 watchers right now. 4. Yeah. It was a peak of 4. Right. And we just started, so...
Right, but if this was a night show, you'd probably have probably double that, I would say, at this point. At least 6 to 7 people watching.
Yeah. So, I mean, like...
what if you just rotate times and days for the night show? All right, Wednesday isn't any good.
By the way, if anybody wants to join the panel that's in the NASQ support group, I'm using the pinned link of the NASQ support group to read the captions. So,
remember how you were talking about network TV stations, and if this was a network TV station, you'd be in the gutter? Well, the first thing that they would do, Michelle, is rotate your times.
Yeah.
They would put you at a different time. Usually they put you later at night. And if you don't do good later at night, then they would cancel you.
Right, and if your show is the right show, they might have you earlier. So if you were a 9 o'clock show, they might say, we'll put you on at 8 and see if that does any better, maybe a better day.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying is rotate. Rotate your hours, rotate your days. Okay, Wednesday and Saturday. Saturday seems all right, I guess. So Wednesday, maybe not so much. Move that to a different day. Now,
well, it's funny because traditionally for network television, Wednesday is
I'll play World of Warcraft with you on Wednesdays if you move it to like your night show to Thursday. Can you do that?
Well, for a while we had a night show on Friday, which did better for a while. Do that. But then it also petered out.
A double weekend, Michelle. Friday, Saturday. The 2 nights you do the night show, Friday and Saturday. I mean,
that would be really good. Back-to-back shows are good. People can remember that. If they can't make one, they'll try to make the other. Back-to-back is really good.
And then Sunday's your day off, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch, hold on with the phones things. Everybody wants the phones. He wants the phones in particular. I don't know.
Right. We all do, Michelle. I love when you turn the phones on. It's like twisting your arm to turn them on. I don't know why it's so hard for you to not have them on like immediately when the show starts. Like the number should be on the screen, ready to go.
Can I get the man to get the number? Get the app started? Okay.
No, not well. If you want to now, you could. But what I'm saying is, during your night show, that's how you should start it out, with the phone number on the screen, the Google Voice ready to go to take phone calls, and and just start it up.
Or at least prepared. I mean, Michelle, if you want to start off with like an opener, you want to talk about something that's on your mind, and then you start off the phones, you make us wait, that's fine too. But just have it ready, prepared in your mind that, yeah, I'm going to turn on the phones, eventually try to engage with some people.
All right, hold on a minute. Let me switch over to switch that screen on. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, maybe even do like first half hour, Michelle, and then turn on the phones.
Okay. The only thing is like I said, just some really weird stuff that goes on with the hijacker. I don't know why they're doing that. That's really just pisses me off to no
Well, you
end.
just got to be a bit more careful, Michelle. Again, Skynet was on talking to you yesterday, Skynet, and then you let another Skynet on the panel. I mean, that didn't make sense to me. But I mean, it's kind of, it's not necessarily your fault, but you can prevent it by using a bit more caution on just who you let on the panel. I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah,
we're trying to do that.
Right. But again, Michelle, you were talking with Skynet yesterday, and then you let another Skynet on the panel.
And another key takeaway, Michelle, is no one expects perfect. Okay, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get it right. Like down to the T. We understand that like there's gonna be somebody that's gonna try to fuck with the show.
Yeah, it's live.
That's what the show's about, Michelle. It's live TV. This is live, unscripted. There's no script.
Michelle, this happens at like huge networks. CNN. You don't think CNN gets jokers and weirdos and stuff like that, Michelle? It happens all like any type of show that you can call into or is live. It doesn't matter if you're small or big. You're gonna get the weirdos. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, think of the Howard Stern show, for example.
Yeah. Or even the Alex Jones show, because I actually have called into Alex Jones a couple times in the past.
Alex Jones gets, he's a big, it's
they
good
put
callers.
You on
like
hold, and then you basically wait for Alex Jones or for McAdoo or one of the people to answer at the desk.
Well, he gets good callers like you, Michelle, but he also gets pranksters as well. It's just all part of the industry. It comes with it,
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been doing good. You do good, Michelle. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, guys. I mean, don't forget, I've been also going through a lot of personal, emotional things also lately for the last few days, even though it's come down a lot since we know that Ed is in the proper hands right now with care, but that's all I can tell you.
Okay. Michelle, we'll forgive you, but what is the key takeaway about the night show? Are we going to move days? We're going to do Friday, Saturday? You want to start it next week? You want to do Friday, Saturday next week?
Well, yeah, Friday, Saturday next week. Obviously, Saturday this week. Friday and Saturday next week. We can try that. People have also suggested that we just do a night show whenever we fucking want, like Noodle Stars, just show up at a show right there.
Yeah, you don't have to keep a schedule, Michelle. That's what I was telling you earlier. You're talking about, keeping a schedule. You can literally hit go live anytime you want. Like you get, you get the bug for streaming, go live.
Yeah, if it's 11 o'clock and you want to talk to us, go live.
Well, people don't realize that the Michelle that you knew when the documentary made was long ago crushed, spittled, and mutilated, unfortunately, because of some of the people that, that went out of the way to really particularly destroy my mind. That's the reason I had to wise up, is because there was so much gaslighting going on around here. It was crazy.
Michelle, that's a very complex issue, though, because for you to say that like people were trying to destroy your mind, for the longest time, myself, Brian K, we would try to tell people not to encourage your Snow Queen and Lumi fascination, because logically that shouldn't be possible. Now, granted, I don't know everything about the universe. Maybe there really is a Lumi inside of you. But there's also like dissociative personality disorder where you like create this other like complex in your mind that kind of helps you cope with whatever's going on. And I mean, let's just be real, Michelle. I mean, Lumi helps you with pretty much anything you need help with.
That's my job.
You need it. Right, that's her job. Right, exactly. See, nowadays I'll just be like, okay, well, it's not hurting you, so I'm not really encouraging it. I kind of more laugh at the idea, but let's just be real, Michelle. I mean, people need to maybe not encourage it as much. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, if you ask me, I think the problem is that Michelle does have a couple valid points that should still also be looked at. The fact is that some people, even to this day, still look at Michelle in a very bad light, which is really what Michelle's so upset about.
When you say bad light, you realize that pretty much everyone on this panel, there's people out there that look at us in a bad light, right?
Yeah.
You get the like, people look at Paul in a bad light. They look at myself. They might even look at Vapor now for playing with us in a bad light. It's just gonna happen, right? Now, are you gonna bathe in that dark light, or are you going to be scared of it, right? And I think that's what's going on right now. You're like scared to just be you around people that don't like you, for the oddness.
I think
Whatever
Michelle, for the most part, has found it's easier to be her when she's able to do a video because it doesn't throw her for a loop every time someone calls or something like that. Hold on a minute.
No.
Go ahead, caller.
Oh boy.
Go ahead, caller.
Go ahead, caller.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
How's it going, Michelle?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hey, I was wondering, I was watching your show a little bit ago, and I was wondering why a caller called in and accused you of stealing dollar pizza. What's up with that?
Nobody actually stole any pizza. Because
You
I
just
know
borrowed
Michelle knows that we look at the receipt and we count the number of pieces that were actually bought versus the receipt. So there was no one stole anything.
But the caller was accusing you, saying that he was from Cumberland Farms and that you were banned from the premises. Is that true or not?
No.
No, have you been there lately?
We haven't been there recently. We were gonna go today, but I decided to just take a nap instead, and because I'm gonna be saving my money because I gotta get some more groceries for the house, and it's not always easy to carry 2 gallons of milk home in that walker, so it'd be easy.
No, I mean, it does sound like this is a little sketchy.
Yeah, it's a little suspicious, Michelle, that you choose not to go after being accused of. Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about saving money, and I feel like a really great way to save money would be to steal pizza.
I went to McDonald's last time instead of Cumberland Farms. I was going to go to Cumberland Farms, but I decided to go to McDonald's instead because I wanted to see.
Why would you do that? It's got to be much harder to steal food from McDonald's than Cumberland Farms. If you're trying to save money and steal food,
Michelle
wouldn't
steal food. It's not you're missing the point. Michelle doesn't steal food. She has enough food stamps. She has almost $300 in food stamps. Why would she need to steal food?
That's a good question.
You said you're trying to save money, and if you really want to save money, the best way to do it would be to steal food.
No, it doesn't make sense to steal food any more than it makes sense to steal gas.
Well,
I mean, there are people that steal gas in the pumps too, but Michelle doesn't do that. Of course, they don't need gas. All right, that's true.
Well, Michelle, if you really, I think you should, if you haven't, and these are false accusations, I think you should start stealing dollar pizza. I think it's a good thing to do in this economy.
I know the staff at Cumberland Farms, and they did not accuse me of stealing anything.
Michelle, what's the cameras like at Cumberland Farms? Have you looked around and saw what the cameras look like?
What does it have to do with the cameras?
Do they have a security guard at the store?
No, it's a cashier. They already know me.
Perfect.
And they know I just took the 2 slices like I paid for it.
Listen, Michelle, you're a senior citizen now, okay? People expect that from people your age, okay? So if you could just walk in there, take some pizza, and walk, I don't think anyone's going to say anything. No one will even question you, Michelle.
Yeah.
You know, they see you with elf
I
ears and a
agree,
walker.
Michelle.
They're not going to question you.
Exactly. Because you're white, and they think they'll just assume you paid for it because
Don't
generally
even
it's
get
niggers
started
who
with
steal.
the race thing, buddy. Okay? That's not even a race
But
issue.
niggers are the ones who steal the most, and that's a fact. You know that niggers like to steal.
Michelle bought the 2 pieces of pizza because it was 2 for $2.56. She bought the 2 pieces.
Yeah, but stealing is not just for niggers
She
anymore.
plunked down the money
doing
out
it.
of her PayPal account, honey.
I'm not your honey, first of all, and I'm telling you that stealing is not just for niggers. You should steal pizza.
Oh, this is getting to be stupid. This is kind of moronic stuff that Michelle is frustrated with. Michelle
Hey, Lumi,
doesn't.
why don't you suck a nigger
Michelle does not steal. Michelle does not covet. Michelle quietly pays, confirms,
Lumi,
and checks
steal,
her
you
receipts. Michelle knows what she
Lumi
bought.
steals.
She knows
Lumi
what she paid
steals.
for it.
Lumi steals because Lumi's a nigger.
I think you need to go bye-bye. Seriously.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, that's just stupid. Michelle
Now,
doesn't...
Michelle, you let that one go a little long. You probably could have cut that one a little shorter, but that was nice of you to play along. We know you don't steal, Michelle.
The doctors are telling me that I am the
You just
verge
hate-
of
you
a...
just
It's
hate-
just growing. It's
Rusty,
a
what are
pro.
you doing?
It's a burrow.
Rusty's here. Oh, Katie's... Hold on a minute.
It's a
It was free sample day. It was just free sample day. I understand, Michelle.
Hold on a minute.
Well, Michelle's very precise, meticulous about things. If she did
Go
accidentally
ahead,
steal it, she
caller.
would go back and pay for it.
Hello, Will. Hello
I
there.
remember.
Yeah.
This is Ned's boyfriend. Are you talking about noodles again?
The
What?
last caller was. He said that they steal.
If you talk shit on noodles again, I'm going to come and get you.
Are you stealing?
Noodles is my boyfriend.
By the way, some people are really having an interesting way of stealing gasoline, for those of you who don't know.
All right, well, go ahead and
Noodles-
hang up and then
Noodles
tell us
told me
about
where
that
you live
interesting
at, and
way.
I'm going to beat you up. That's my boyfriend.
Michelle, the caller said he's going to beat you up. What do you say to that?
Nope, you're not. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, Michelle, teach us this new stealing gas,
All right.
please.
Rusty, come on.
Go.
I know. I'll get you on
Rusty's here. Ah, legendary Rusty.
Let's get Rusty Cam up. He wasn't up this morning for
let's
some
get
reason.
Rusty
He was
Brush.
sacked out on the bed. All right, hold on a minute.
Rusty,
I think he was outside,
let's
actually.
go.
Was he outside? Yeah, he was outside on the porch, enjoying the cool weather, and then he came out.
Make sure he's not covered with ants or anything, Michelle. Being
No, he's
outside.
It was a lot cooler today than yesterday.
No, he's not covered by ants, fleas, ticks, mice, rats, rodents, whatever, birds, cow dung.
Does he have honey? Honey mustard?
Go ahead, caller.
Okay.
It's the same area.
No. Noodles is my boyfriend,
Hello.
and I'm going to your head off, bitch.
Hey, listen, boy. Are you trying to start a fight with Michelle?
Oh, noodles.
Michelle, you were saying there was a new way of stealing gas, I believe.
Yeah, some people are getting creative. They're really desperate for
How's
gas
that?
right now, so that
What are
they're
they doing? Like filling their pockets up with it? Like, what are they doing?
sometimes they'll quietly steal gas for cars that are waiting to get gas.
How does that even happen?
I thought
You
that
mean
was
at the
kinda
gas
weird,
pump, Michelle?
or
At the gas
people
pump?
would steal gas from people's car in the parking lots at work as well, which isn't totally new. You got cat hair in the mouse again. Oh,
Well, you ever use a siphon hose before? You ever siphon gas before, Michelle, or siphon anything? You ever?
not
use
not gasoline, no, but I have done water.
Did you
It's
drink
an
a bunch of it
interesting
when you were sucking
technology.
on the hose?
So Rusty will be back in a little bit.
Where'd Rusty go?
No, Catzilla, he'll probably be sitting in the window soon.
Crotch cam, guys.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but anyway, so
You need me to explain it?
let's see.
All right,
Hi
so we're gonna
Brian, says
play
Tired
World of
Kitty,
Warcraft.
Slick Rick saying
We're gonna.
on the
Oh,
phone.
Chats are filling up tonight.
This guild is so
I'm
friendly.
getting
One of the
tired.
officers is messaging me right now.
No one's blocking your comments, Brian K.
Is Brian K still into that gang stalking fetish?
I don't even know what the hell that's about anyway.
You don't know what gang stalking is, Michelle?
Not really.
Do you want me to explain it?
Well, I can tell you about a pizza that certainly doesn't cost no $1, but I wouldn't call it the best, and that would be Sbarro's pizza. That stuff was like too oily with way too much olive oil on it. I know because I worked at Sbarro's. Thank you very much.
So you're saying that's not a pizza you would steal?
That's not a pizza I would buy. Never mind, because it's
Right.
just
Okay.
it's just oily. It's like, and same the pasta is even worse. I'm like, they put too much olive oil in their pasta and in the pizzas, and it's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Michelle, isn't it up to like the person making it how much olive oil? And since you work there, couldn't you just put like less?
What?
I mean, you said you work there, right?
It's the way that I'm talking about, especially particularly when Sbarro's makes the pizzas and then they sit on the display, like the Cumberland Farms is doing.
You worked at Sbarro though, right? You worked there.
I used to work there. I was the dishwasher at the American Food Courts. Sbarro's was one of the kiosks we actually ran.
Okay, well, why did you pour olive
and Burger
oil?
Bistro and Mrs. Fields cookies and Sarah Lee and but the thing was is the Sbarro's was the big one, and it was just the pizza was oily. It wasn't.
Michelle.
It wasn't as
Michelle.
bad. It wasn't as bad as the pasta. At least it wasn't going to slide off your plate when just by looking at it wrong. But seriously, oh God, I'll take this. Go ahead.
I'm on my way to New Jersey. I'm going to take care of noodles for you, Michelle. Don't worry. This man is a goner.
He said he's on the way to New Jersey. He's going to take
heard
care
that
of noodles. This man's a goner.
Thank you, caller.
Sounds like Anderson Henderson. It does. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot noodles. I'm
He's
going
got
to
a
shoot
zoot
noodles.
suit.
Why don't you put them in a nice big pot of boiling water, add a little bit of salt to taste,
Blah,
cook them for about
blah,
15
blah, blah,
minutes.
blah, blah, blah.
Oh no!
And maybe add a little bit of a nice, good old pasta sauce.
Michelle, don't.
You can't be saying that.
Yeah, well, anyway. Alright, hold on, man.
Remember.
Go ahead. It's the same area code, same phone number. I know.
Let him
Oh, you
on.
had a Craigslist to rehome and cats? I got 3 cats I need to dump off at your apartment. I'll be there at, let's say 9:30 tonight, okay?
Excuse me?
He said that he's
sure
going
you
to
have
fight
a
you with
Craigslist.
3 cats, Pokemon style.
I'm going to be there at 9:30, okay? I'm going to give you 3
Sorry,
cats.
I don't
They
do
all
that.
pills. Okay, bye.
Okay.
He's
let's
going to
take-
fight you like in
Side
Pokemon. You got to
chat.
pick 3 cats. You need 2 cats?
David Bildo in the river. Well, make sure to put him in a very large vat. Put a nice hot gas fire underneath him. Cook him until he's nice and al dente. Cover him with a nice spaghetti sauce. and then give it to your
Is
cannibal,
the black man who's gonna kill him?
your cannibal friends that have
No.
for lunch.
Michelle,
What?
remember when you got that strike for medical advice?
What? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm sure murder advice isn't like acceptable.
Alright, hold on. Go ahead, call you on the air.
That guy that keeps calling on the phone is so damn unfunny that's it's funny.
I agree.
Sounds like an interesting twist. Alright.
It's
So the
not funny.
medical,
It's
the
funny.
medical
I mean,
advice
I get
thing,
it.
I'm going to tell you, I don't understand that. I got a feeling somebody else decided to complain to you two about it. I
Michelle,
don't think
you can't
it was...
be assassination advice out. You can't be doing that.
Go ahead, call. You're on the air.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey. I just got this email from Cumberland Farms. They said you're stealing dollar pizza.
No, I'm not. Thanks for calling. Alright. Anyway. Alright, can I take a look at the side chat real quick, guys? Because people complain if I don't look at the side chat, too.
All right, stop the polls for just 1 second.
All right.
Take a quick look.
So, Brian K. Michelle, this caller works for Team Rocket. He is a gang stalker. I don't know what a gang stalker is, so don't even ask me about it.
I tried to tell you what a gang stalker was, but you didn't care. You
Go
didn't wanna
ahead,
know.
try me. I had a phone
All
call
right.
keep coming up.
So gang stalkers is 2 different things. One, there's people with schizophrenia that like hear voices, that like see things that aren't really there, and they have like all these like little tics, like people that drive red cars or guys with first names, blah blah blah.
Okay, so
And then there's also people that just attract the attention of the internet.
Okay. And that's a stalker? It doesn't sound like a stalker. That sounds like a person that's showing off. Go ahead.
Well, when you
Chloe.
attract the attention of the internet, you're gonna get people wanting to know where you live. Who you
Oh, I
are,
see.
who
Oh,
you
the other
know.
people that think you're crazy. Oh. That's an old recording. Get out of here. Alright.
You mean
Those are the clue.
you mean like if you like give out your address and all your information and encourage people to come and kill you and fuck with you, and then it actually happens and then you start going crazy? Is that what you like? Is that what type of is that what you're saying?
There's 2
Like,
types. Alright, so what's the
like
second type?
to get the attraction of the internet and then they don't
Would
want
those
it
be
when
the
they do get it?
squatters? I mean,
Yep, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's some documentaries out there, Michelle. I've like kind of glanced at a few of them, documentaries on gang stalking. You should look it up, Michelle. You love your YouTube videos. Watch a documentary about it sometime.
well,
It's a rabbit hole. I actually recommend she does
Alright,
not
so
get
let's
involved in.
say-
'cause
let's-
then-
Yeah, it might give her some paranoia or something. Yeah,
yeah, we don't need more schizophrenia.
that's true. That's true. Lonnie will be moving in.
I was gonna say is number one, I'm gonna say this is about Noodles in particular. Why does he think that Winston's gonna send the equivalent of a Los Angeles SWAT team to my door when my door is wide open and they can just walk in here? I don't understand how that's doing that. They're not gonna come in
Talking
and
about
fire
that,
their
why are you allowing that?
AK-47s. Hum it. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's all the same phone
All
number.
jokes aside, what's up with this dollar pizza shit and you stealing it?
I don't know
Yeah,
who the
Michelle,
hell
can
you
you
are,
like
but thanks
air
for
out the
calling.
laundry on what occurred? Michelle, can you air out the laundry on what occurred with that?
Can I hear the what?
Can you air out the laundry on what happened with that? Like maybe you forgot to just pay for it, or you were in a rush that day and had to get home to Ed, or you wanted to get your vlog done and you just made a mistake. Like, what happened with that incident at Cumberland Farms?
Wait, you talking about
Yeah,
the
there's a lot of
noodles or you
rumors
talking
and
about
stuff
the
to-
swatting incident? Which one?
No,
About
we
the
don't want to
pizza.
talk about SWAT. We're
No,
trying to talk about
the pizza incident, Michelle, at
There is no
Cumberland
pizza
Farms.
incident.
Maybe you forgot to pay for it, Michelle, or you were in a rush that day. What happened?
Hold on a minute. No, I wasn't in the rush. Go ahead.
You know, Michelle, I've been at the store sometimes, and I've had like Kool-Aid. Sometimes I'll put I get packets of Kool-Aid, and I'll put it in my pocket, okay? And I'll forget to ring it up, and I walk out of the store with the Kool-Aid. I don't intentionally mean to take it, but it happens, Michelle. It happens.
I carefully check all receipts after I walk out of the store or before I walk out of the store and make sure the register man
What is the risk?
rings up
What is
everything
this?
precisely. And I pay exactly for what I picked up. Okay?
Now, Michelle, I don't think you did steal, but even if you did want to steal, don't feel any guilt for it, okay? Cumberland Farms is a giant corporation. If you steal some things here and there, you know, who
I've
cares?
told her the same thing, Vapor. I've told her the same thing.
Yeah, I steal all the time. There's no guilt in it.
I don't know anything about Milton Johns.
See, you pay for something, and then you put what you want, like, underneath. You know?
Yeah, just act stupid. Be stupid.
Again, Michelle, you're a senior citizen. They expect these things from you, to be honest. Like, they expect this from you.
Hold on a minute, guys.
In Japan, you'd be worshipped.
Her height alone.
Go ahead.
Michelle, I just think it's ridiculous that you steal a dollar store pizza when you got Craig and Tiger over there donating all that money to you. What's up with that?
What? You might upset about Craig and Tiger King donating money to my channel?
Nah, tell him to fuck off, Michelle. Tell him you're gonna keep stealing. Tell him what's he gonna do.
Then you go off and steal a dollar pizza. What's up with that?
If people want to donate to the channel, that's their right. They have the right to do that.
But why are you taking donations and
Don't
stealing
get the
dollar
right to
pizza?
steal.
Guys, I have a tax ID number, okay?
Why are you stealing dollar
She's got a
pizza?
tax ID number.
Why are you stealing dollar pizza?
I'm not about that pizza.
Because you can, Michelle. Remember, we told you. You can do it.
So it
It's
didn't
acceptable.
You didn't steal dollar pizza?
No, I did not. Goodbye. Oh my God.
Michelle, I think with those elf ears on, people are intimidated by you. So, like, people aren't going to approach you, Michelle, and they're not going to try and stop you. I mean, I feel like they'd be intimidated with the elf ears on. So I wouldn't worry about. Like,
I heard you're like a linebacker. You could just run people over if they try and stop in front of you.
Yeah, use your hearing as an excuse, Michelle. If someone says, "Excuse me, miss," just keep walking. Excuse me, miss, just keep walking.
I
didn't hear you.
I don't do that. Although sometimes I don't always hear right, but sometimes that's an accident. That's not the same thing. It's not.
Yeah, you know, take advantage of it, Michelle.
That's fine. That's what we were saying.
Mistakes happen, Michelle. It's quite all right.
That would be a good way to save money, especially in this day and age.
No, you could just keep collecting your food stamps, Michelle, and you never have to use them again. If you go to McDonald's, just, eat off somebody else's tray. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was mine. No one's going to question you. You're not going to get in trouble.
Yeah, with all these great ideas you have, you could start your own senior savings show.
Guys, this is not even funny to talk about this. This is just absolutely getting me very depressed. Okay, honestly.
Right. I'm sorry. What do you want to talk about, Michelle? What do you want to talk about?
You did the deed.
Well, have you? Okay, let's talk about this insurrection crap. First of all.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
I don't think Donald Trump is guilty of doing any insurrection.
No way. You didn't do anything.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
I watched what he said. He didn't say go out there and sack Congress.
Right. He said we were gonna march to Congress.
I mean, didn't the guards wave him in even?
Well, I saw guards hitting people and pushing people and shit, but then I also saw other times when they were just letting people in and down. And I don't know, it's complete chaos that day, but it looked pretty safe for complete chaos. There wasn't fires or destroying a property. It was just like
One
people.
of the politicians over here who was running for governor got raided today and arrested for the insurrection thing. First time it ever happened in history. Yeah, someone ran for governor and was charged with a misdemeanor or something. It was just a misdemeanor too.
Yeah,
What? Just for the TV screens.
Go ahead. It's a different area code this time.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
You're saying Donald Trump had nothing to do with the insurrection?
Yeah.
I agree, caller.
I don't think.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Like
I'm
that.
sorry, but I don't think Trump is responsible for the insurrection. That's just my gut feeling.
No, he's not.
Is that so, though? Maybe 50% of the way? Maybe?
No, not at all. Whoever went there and did it was on their own actions.
Please remember, guys.
The police officers are responsible.
Please remember,
they didn't
guys,
do anything and let people in.
Just remember.
Please remember, in order to get a conviction for a criminal case, you have to have 100% without any doubt evidence. Maybe a civil case could be arranged, but Trump didn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my heart of hearts said he didn't do it.
Well, you have a right to your opinion.
Yeah, I know. I mean...
All right, anything else, caller?
I'll sit in and I'll listen.
They're having their next meeting at the caves over in Afghanistan.
So the caller's still there. Are you going to engage the caller? Or are you
right.
Talking to the
I am still here, Michelle. I'm still here.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I know you're still here.
Okay.
So what's your argument saying? You're saying you think Trump is guilty and could be acquitted, or that he's not guilty?
Potentially.
I don't... As I said, I still don't think he's guilty.
You don't?
Yeah.
You don't?
Yes, he told everyone to be peaceful, go home. That's exactly what he said. Until YouTube took my video down, that's exactly what he said in the video.
Oh, did he? Maybe I missed that. I don't know.
Were you live that day, Michelle? I feel like you had some doctor's appointment or something that day, and that's why you couldn't go.
Oh, my thyroid!
No, I covered it. I covered his speech.
Oh, my hemorrhoids! Oh!
So the caller's got hemorrhoids. Do you have any medical advice
for that? Ouch! Jesus Christ!
Michelle, the caller's got hemorrhoids. Do you have any medical advice for
that? No. Talk to your doctor. Take preparation needs. Thank you. Okay, we're still low.
There you go, Michelle. See, I knew you could do it.
Raining over there, Vapor?
What was that?
Raining over there.
Watch the hearings tonight and make it your mind.
It's actually sunny here. It's actually raining over there in the D.
It just started.
Wow.
It's probably coming
out. It'll be on for about 4 hours. But
well, the thing is, for some reason, rain always passes us up here in where.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it always passes us. If you look at the radar up here, like a void will just appear around us. And the rain will just go right past.
Well,
it's really weird, actually.
Like I said yesterday in the tarot reading, people wanted to know if Trump was going to win in 24. And I said, well, the truth is, we have to look at 2022 first because that's going to be key with the midterms. Because for some reason the Democrats don't want Trump to run again. I don't know exactly why.
What are they going to do to swing around the economy, though?
That's just it. They're not doing nothing. That's why they basically put up a big heavy millstone around their necks and throw themselves in the river. They don't have any plan for the economy.
Well, if over half the country is retarded enough to actually vote for
Go ahead,
Biden
caller.
again, then I hope this country does fall.
Miss Delaney, this is David over at Hoffman Lexus. I was just wondering if you're going to pick up your car this evening or tomorrow morning. We kind of need the loaner back. It's all ready.
Yeah, we took the
It's all ready.
GPS off that shit. We took the GPS off. It's our car now.
I have no idea what this is about.
The low jack is gone. You're getting your car back.
Don't
Didn't
tell
you
them
bring
about
your
the car.
Lexus in for
Don't
service
tell them
last
about
night?
the car.
Oh, I can't hear. What do you have, company? This is David at
Michelle,
Hoffman
don't tell them about that car.
Lexus.
Wait, you still a Dodge Charger, Michelle?
Didn't you bring your Lexus in for service, or do I have the wrong number? Because I have Michelle Delaney that lives in Winstead, and I have your Lexus ready. You needed brakes in the front, and we flushed the radiator.
Well, first of all, I can't drive a car anyway, so that would be no good to me.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry. I have a work order here. It's $1,208. But I guess maybe it's another Michelle Delaney, I guess. I don't know. Do you have any family members of this Alexis? Or?
All right. No.
All right. Well, I'm very sorry to bother you.
Do you think it's a case of identity theft? Maybe identity theft, Michelle. Maybe someone took your identity and rented a car out.
Well,
no,
one
this
of
is
my
not a
tarot
rental.
readings
This
said
is
that
brought
was a
in for service.
possibility, but
you have blonde hair. Yes. You have blonde hair and a little trouble walking. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to my manager tomorrow. If it's not your Lexus, then I don't know what we're going to do with it. We'll have to figure something out. But just check outside to make sure. Maybe your Lexus is out there. I don't know. Maybe you never brought it in and they printed up a.
Well, first of all, I don't exactly know where you're located, but there's certainly no Lexus deal in my area.
Hoffman Lexus in Connecticut. We're number one. But anyway, I didn't want to. I don't want to keep you. I have your name here, and my service manager told me he wanted to, to call a bunch of people to pick up their cars, and your name was on it. So I don't know. I'll ask him, and I'll give a call back if there's any issues, okay? And not to worry. Just have a pleasant day.
Well, I don't have a car, but thank you.
All right. Well, if you're ever thinking of buying one, please think of Lexus.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Delaney.
All right,
bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Michelle, I thought you were legally blind. How did you get a Lexus?
Is that what you're using your donation money for, Michelle?
No. Actually, the donation money is going to be used for paying for YouTube advertising.
What, don't you already have advertisements on your channel?
No. To advertise my channel on other channels. I'm buying advertising spots to try to increase the viewership of the night show, morning show, and the gaming show.
You really don't need promotion for the night show. Trust me, Michelle. We can handle that. All right. Just yesterday, you were kind of in a sour mood.
How much money is it going to cost to run a 15-second spot?
Michelle,
None. You're not going to do it.
Michelle, a lot of people actually have ad blockers and skip the ads. I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah, I know that. All right, I'm in.
I agree with Paul.
Another area code. Hello. Go ahead.
Come get me. I fucking dare you. I live at 399 Beach Street, Washington Township.
I know who that is. Yeah.
What's that about, Michelle?
It's Mr. Spaghetti himself.
Spaghetti.
Now, it's recording it. So, all right. So let's see what the comments are saying here.
Michelle, can you start a poll? Can you start a poll right now on what people would prefer, night shows or morning shows? I just want to know, what the people that are watching right now.
The problem is that we have done polls like that in the past, but I think what the show is better for polls is actual numbers, because that's what counts. People actually do watch the reruns of the morning shows, and we do see a lot of viewers. You saw that.
And Michelle, they probably watch the reruns at night.
Some do.
See what I'm saying? At night.
Some do.
So like the night show.
Some do watch the reruns for the night show. And some people do watch the reruns for the game show. And both the morning show, the night show, and the game show, all three, it's the reruns that counts. Because those are the ones where people come back and watching them. So that's a statistical fact.
It's all right. Next week, Friday, Saturday, you heard it here. Michelle is doing a night show.
Right now we got 21, which is good. Which is a nice number, similar to what we get on the morning show.
You got 21 people right now? That's awesome.
Yeah, so right now we got 21 right now on here.
Yeah, that's awesome. See, look at that, Michelle. The numbers on Thursday did better than the numbers on Wednesday. So, like, we're saying.
You know what, Michelle? Let me put you to the test.
If you want to join, okay.
Michelle, you want to put this to the test? I dare you to switch it over to World of Warcraft and see how many people actually want to watch World of Warcraft. I bet you they'll all leave.
Yeah, you got 21 right now, Michelle. Let's see if you can hold the 21 people for World of Warcraft. That's a good test.
Wow.
You want to do that, Michelle? You want to test it?
Let's see if the World of Warcraft is more successful.
Kind of like an in-between. How about we let people ask questions about World of Warcraft, and we'll answer some questions.
Well, that's the thing, Michelle.
So it'll still be a regular night show, but it will be sort of more of a game time in the sense of let's answer questions about games. About that for compromise. In other words, you still got a night show, still got questions coming in, still got folks coming in.
No, what you're saying, the World of Warcraft show, Michelle, is just as successful as the night. Switch over to the video game and start playing and see if the 21 people still stay in here. We'll see if people would rather watch what they're watching now or watch World of Warcraft. Because you said the World of Warcraft was more successful than the night show. So if you switch over now... So if you switch over now and start playing World of Warcraft...
I'm asking the question, guys. Give me a minute. Which do you prefer? I'm gonna make this a 3-part briefer. Okay. World of Warcraft. Okay, general game. It's a gaming show. Gaming show. E.g. WoW, ATS, ETC, or general chat, or general night show. I'm going to add another option. Someone take care of the phone call for me, please. Okay. Alright, and the third option is combination of both. Okay, go.
Hello.
Go ahead, caller.
May I please speak to a... Hello, may I please speak to a MicheleMarieDalene?
Yep, she's here. Go ahead.
I'm right here.
Hi, Michelle. My name is Thomas Rogers. I'm with Torrington Health and Rehab.
What?
And I'm with Torrington Health and Rehab. And I'm afraid I have some really bad news.
That's not the name of the place.
Ed Micheleau has passed away. No, I'm with Torrington Health and Rehab, and I just want you to know that Ed Micheleau has just passed away.
Oh my God!
No. He was murdered. No. He was murdered by the father of the young boy that he was raping at the time.
Oh no!
And now he's dead.
Oh
no, Ed!
Oh, buddy.
Hey.
Rest in peace, Ed Michno. So you come pick his dead, stinky ass up from Torrington Health and Rehab right now.
Well,
Yeah, better call Krista.
Pick
Guys
him
are really
the fuck up. We don't want this old
Walker,
racist
ready?
here.
Thank
Come
you.
pick him up.
All right, thank you. All right, first of all,
Good luck with them.
it's not the place where he's at. I do know that. All right, so let's take a quick look at the stats real quick here.
It's
Right
on the
now,
big train station in the sky.
15% combination balls, general night show. So the general night show has got the highest one, but that's just starting to poll. With currently 14 votes coming in so far. So there's still going to be more votes going to come in.
Right now for the night show. I told you earlier I am a team night show. I am voting night show.
Yeah, I'm gonna go vote now.
I'm gonna do a combination of both, honestly. I mean, Michelle, she used to do the night show, and then after the night show, she used to do the gaming show on her other channel. Why doesn't she do that anymore?
We could do that.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm
Honestly.
still team night show pure, but you know I respect that.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I mean, you know.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, so what happened to that Welcome to My World channel, Michelle?
You know what?
Why don't you stream there anymore?
You know what I really would like now is some chocolate. Oh God. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is SpongeBob SquarePants, and I just wanted to say fuck you.
Okay.
What an asshole.
Let's see what the comments say. Instruction says. Oh my God.
Yeah, fuck
Says
SpongeBob.
Instruction hearings.
It's all about Patrick.
Carrie says crack high.
Crack kite.
Well, I mean, as far as like last night's show was potentially could have been good if it wasn't for the hijacker. But I still think that Dave needs to seriously wash that wall. Ideally with some disinfectant and then maybe even go down to his equivalent of Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up some plaster and fill in the hole. There's probably still a cell phone sitting in that wall somewhere.
Yeah, it was pretty rancid. I mean, it really looked like feces.
Yeah, and it was dirty.
Either that or
anyway.
chocolate pudding.
I don't care what it is. It's dirty. It needs to be washed. I would never
Well, you can always
tolerate.
call the bleach
I
lady.
would never tolerate that kind of grunge around a white light switch or a doorknob.
Right. What
I
does
mean,
he turn the
I'll-
light
I'll
on with
accept
his
hand-
asshole?
I'll accept some hand. I will accept some hand dirt, but seriously, that is way too much. All right, hold on, Matt. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, it's Alderman Sitz calling. I'm on behalf of Mental Health Evaluations of the state of Connecticut, and you were referred to me by somebody who was concerned about you.
Well, I'm glad you're watching the show. What channel are you watching it
I'm a
on? Are you
psychiatrist,
watching it on
and,
YouTube or Twitch?
and you were referred to me, so I just want to know if you want to receive services by chance.
No, but you're watching us on YouTube or Twitch?
I don't watch you on YouTube or Twitch. I'm
Well,
I'm a case
come
worker.
check out the
I'm a
channel at
I'm a psychiatrist,
http
and,
www.youtube.com/www.youtube.com/user/.
I'm a psychiatrist.
BICHELA4. That's
I'm here to help you, Michelle. I'm here to help you, Michelle. Someone told me that you needed help. Somebody told me that you needed help, so I'm here
Have a
calling
nice day.
you. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, still. Wow.
So quick to
Oh, Tiger
use the
Kitty,
help.
I'm sure you'll see the wall of shame. I'm sure somebody recorded it. Skynet. Did you record a snapshot of that wall for Tiger Kitty?
No.
Because I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a screenshot of it and just use it for my background.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna get ready to pause the phone call soon because I can think clearly. Okay. Last call for a while. Go ahead.
I kind of want to talk to that psychiatrist, Michelle.
Kind of what?
I said I kind of want to talk to that psychiatrist, just to get some psychiatrist's take on what's going on with you.
MicheleMarieDalene is so fat, goddamn. I've seen
Seriously,
Will
guys?
skinnier than this bitch.
Guys, let me explain something about the way the Psychiatric Association works, okay? I haven't even come in for consultation, so there's no way he can actually do any kind of eval without basically seeing the patient personally in the office. That's what the American
can talk to you.
Psychiatric Association requires under HIPAA.
Michelle, it's called telemed. Everybody does it. Telemed.
Yeah, it's the pandemic, Michelle. I mean,
Oh,
we have
by
to
the way,
think.
yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. There is, that's right, there is a web-based psych organization that you can call to talk to an online psychiatrist counselor. And I forgot what it's called, but it is available.
Almost everyone's insurance has this. There's apps for it. There's tons of things out there, Michelle.
Well,
you should let that psychiatrist call in again.
So be this like, what do you mean by that? So anyway, the point
You should let him call in again. The psychiatrist, if he calls back, don't reject him so quickly, Michelle. Maybe be a bit open-minded and talk to him. He's giving you free consultation. Accept it.
Yeah, give him a chance at least.
All right, first of all, let me take a break from the phone calls for a little bit so I can focus on the chat side of things, okay? As I said, the first things first is, let's see, I gotta get to that screen so I can switch
Are you on WoW? Are you on WoW, Vapor?
Yeah, I'm an Iron Forge.
What's your level?
13, almost 14.
Nice.
Oh, Michelle, do you know that they're destroying Silvermoon City in the next expansion, Dragonflight?
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a battleground. It's gonna be a battle.
Finally, get that shithole out of here. It doesn't even have roofs on the buildings.
It's
got a skid row. Yeah, get it out of here.
Actually, no, it's not necessarily gonna be a skid row, but it's gonna be an area of contesting. Kind of like.
Well, I wish they were destroying Orgrimmar instead.
Kind of like the Ghostlands.
I've never been a fan of that area.
But you know what, Favor? If you read my book, you will see that Silvermoon is already under attack.
They don't even have
from
roofs.
The Scourge, the remnants of the Scourge.
Yeah, the Scourge are attacking it, and the Amani Trolls are attacking it independently, but they're attacking the city. And then, of course, World of Warcraft is saying that they're going to have the Scourge attack the Silvermoon in the game, which kind of fits in perfectly what's going on with my character in her book. She has to find a way to work with the U.S. Marine Corps, because they work with the U.S. Marine Corps as an ally for the United States to keep the Scourge at bay. And they found out that one of the things that'll kill the Scourge is boric acid and kerosene when it's mixed together. And they're
like acid attacks.
So it's basically is they found a regular rose killer works on the Scourge. They didn't know that until the Amani Trolls did show the Scourge their ability. Let me show you its features. Poor Scourge guy never had a chance.
Yeah.
With that information now, they now know how they could eradicate the Scourge. But my character, Michele would rather see them try to find a way to talk to Scourge, because it appears the Scourge do have some kind of an organization.
Well, can they be reasoned with, though?
That's a good question.
And what if Silvermoon gets destroyed? Will they still do Silvermoon radio?
For a long time, the people of Silvermoon thought the Scourge were just automatons kind of things that just go out there and just kill. They didn't realize that they actually they were intelligent. So now, it's like Michele said to the Regent, she said, what we need to do is we got to find a way to find out who is would be the person that the Scrooge referred to as a leadership, if there is a leadership.
Michelle, this is all fascinating, but can we check the numbers on the poll? The poll's been up for about a little while now. Can we see what the results are so far, please?
Yeah, 84% say General Night Show.
Oh.
Gaming show only is 3%. Combination of both is at 12%.
Well, there you go. The numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, well, we still got a way to go because right now we only have 32 votes so far. So we can still run a show with poll until the end of the show and see what the final score is.
Sure. Yeah, I just wanted to see what the tally was so far, Michelle. That's all. Just wanted to check the tally.
That's pretty decisive so far.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
My hole's not that bad.
What about your holes? What did you say about your holes?
He could. I mean, okay, let me. Oh, God. These I have to deal with. Michelle, hold on, relax. First of all, even if the baddies try to sabotage the night show, at least you have the other panel open. So, theoretically speaking, they wouldn't knock everybody else off, so you wouldn't have to lose all your captions. Yeah. Neat. Jeez. Alright, so turn that closed caption on too so I can watch both. I don't know. That was just kind of weird. Like I told him, I said, why don't you go down to Lowe's or Home Depot or the equivalent over there and pick up some things to fix up the wall. Somebody just tried to ring in and I didn't even put the link up yet. Is that really Dave Scotland? Well, no, answer.
That's how popular you are, Michelle.
Dave, is that
Let's
really
let Dave
you?
on. Let him on, Michelle.
Yeah, how you doing? You're wearing that mask again. Okay. So.
How you doing, Dave? Can you hear us?
Oh. Yeah, I'm okay.
Hello, mate.
Good day.
Hello.
There's another Scotland Dave trying to come in. We already got the right one, so.
No, it's not the right one. It's not the right one.
Can you,
Michelle, put that on the second Dave.
Dave, can you turn the music? Can you turn the sound down? We're getting a bit of an echo here.
Yes.
Yeah, Dave, mute your stream and wash your wall.
Okay. So, I mean, what I would do is just get some Clorox and just wash your wall, and then if you want to keep it. Another. Is that really a John Heyman? I mean, come on, guys, work with me here.
Could be. Let's try it.
Dave just ringing off again.
All right, let's try John Heyman or who? I don't know.
Well, let's see if this is the real John Heyman. Let's see.
All right. Let's see.
Well, we'll find out real quick. Speak. Okay, that's not the real John Heyman. We're going to close the panel and reopen it. Okay, so.
Was there a whole bunch of them started popping up?
Hold on, man. Let me get this.
Oh, boy.
Google panel open here. Damn, I got a friggin' tension headache already today.
Lumi, can you give Michelle a head massage, please?
Right now I'm trying to get...
Lumi, can you rub Michelle's ear for her and turn her on a little bit?
Hold on, man. We're trying to get this thing up here.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So...
Yeah, it could be the headphones too. There's been a lot of improvements in headphone technology over the past 40 years.
Crank up the volume and turn on the phone.
Michelle's are from the 70s. She's like 45 years old.
Yeah.
The padding on them's probably a bit worn down.
Well, the cord was broke for a while. And she fixed that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, the headphones
They just don't look that comfortable.
Yeah, the padding is getting kind of unpadded. They're kind of.
Yeah, Michelle, maybe time to retire those things and get you some new ones.
The worst thing is the
The
cord.
thing is-
The cord is definitely really deteriorating in one place. Yeah, well, at least the wire's not frayed, but
You should take health into consideration too, because a lot of stuff made in the 70s was made with very toxic materials. So they could have like toxic materials giving you headaches.
All right, go ahead. One of the things is at least keeping them out of the landfill.
Oh yeah, Solomon was just calling you back again. And while my services are free right now, they're not going to be free in the future. But I've come to the conclusion that you have a mental health condition, okay? If you want to hear me out, please. You have advanced illusionary schizophrenia with involuntary narcissistic rage, okay? Now, those are symptoms of, your self-loathing, your multiple personalities, and all that kind of stuff. We could get into that when I meet you in person.
Michelle, who do you know in area code 971? I don't know anybody at 971.
If you want to schedule that sometime, when do you want to do that?
All right.
Michelle.
What?
So what are your thoughts on all this that I diagnosed you just now?
Could you repeat your diagnosis for her, caller? I don't think she was paying attention.
It's called,
Michelle,
advanced illusionary. It's called.
Michelle, are you listening to the caller here? Can you hear him?
Yeah, you're walking all over him, so let him talk.
Advanced. Okay. Now is it okay? All right. Advanced illusionary schizophrenia with involuntary narcissistic rage. Okay. These are show symptoms of narcissism and, mental health issues such as.
Try post-traumatic stress disorder, honey. Yeah.
Post-traumatic. Okay. That's good. So yes. So someone's concerned and they called me and they wanted me to give you a ring and you abruptly cut me off earlier. Okay, but I think you should be open-minded to things and I hope you have a nice day, Michelle. Okay.
You have a nice day. Yeah.
What?
He wasn't too bad.
You seem nice.
Paul right now
very
is...
professional.
Hello, I'm Michelle. So guys, Dave. Well, anyway, Dave, like I said, is there still a phone wedged in your wall by any chance? Does your wall ring at night when you're sleeping? Do you try to answer but realize you can't get your hand in there?
Lame.
Go ahead.
What?
Yeah, that man who just called in, that man sounds like a quack to me. Sound like a man who will wear a dress to me. I think that man was full of shit.
Oh,
sound like a man wearing a dress. And you're full of shit.
That man reminded me of the guy that does the Visine commercial. And also is a teacher in the Wonder Years, right? The biology teacher.
Talk about Ben Stein. He's a Jew. That Jew, Ben Stein.
No, that's enough. I don't want to go with that. Thank you. I can just visualize me trying to do his voice. I want to talk to you about Visine and how it gets the red out. Wow. It makes your eyes feel really good. You're gonna like this. So go pick up some when you're tired and your brain's like ready to explode. And your eyes feel like someone pours sand in them. That's pretty good.
Talking about LSD, Michelle?
Go ahead, caller.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Michelle, this is call from Aquatine Hunger Force, and I just wanted to tell you that no one wants to see you play this goddamn video game, you fucking bitch, and I want you to know that I hate you.
Whatever.
Wow. Is that from Aquatine Hunger Force just called and said nobody wants to see World of Warcraft.
Is that Carl? Or Meatwad?
Who else is here? Is Tiger Kitty here? No. Oh, because Tiger Kitty's not here. No. This food, today's show is very, very filling. Whatever.
How about that dollar pizza?
I didn't get any pizza. I had 4 hot dogs. All right. Wait a minute.
Hot dog.
Were they foot long?
Go ahead.
Hey, you're talking about red eyes. I got a joke for you that has to do with red eyes. Would you like to hear it?
What's that now?
Please.
Why are niggers' eyes red after sex? 'Cause of the pepper spray.
Oh, haha.
Yeah, hey, why do niggers think about sex all the time?
Get out of here.
'Cause they got...
Get out of here.
Pubes on the top of their head. Pubes on their brain. Yeah, there you go.
Like you have a lot of fans in this game segment. Well, theoretically speaking, if you take the count of viewers here of 36 and you divide it by 3%, you'll get an idea of the number of people that watch the show, the gaming show.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, it's pretty low because 10% would be 3, so 3% would be something like one viewer wants to watch World of Warcraft. That's what basically
36 would be 3.6 viewers.
That's not 10%, though. That's not 10%.
Did you vote, Michelle, though? Was that you? Were you the one person that voted for World of Warcraft?
What?
Yeah, that's a real question.
No,
yeah, did you participate in the poll?
I can't, because I'm the one who put it out.
Yeah, but I feel you went on Looney's account or a different account.
Michelle, we know you've got like 3 or 4 YouTubes.
Yeah, I got 3 YouTube channels, and Lemmy has 1.
Yeah, so there's 4 extra right there. That's so.
You can go to the options and see. One of them is "Welcome to my world." Who is that?
Yeah, welcome to my world. Voted for yes for the World of Warcraft.
All right, let me ask you for a question. What exactly are they doing? Because they decided to make Silvermoon into a city under siege in the game. I did know about that. That was also that they're doing the same thing with also Undercity as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just heard about it.
I heard
Yeah,
about
if
it too, but
if Silvermoon does get destroyed, what's gonna happen to Silvermoon Radio? And your house that's there.
Silvermoon Radio, I haven't done Silvermoon Radio yet. A while.
Right, but if there's no Silver Moon, then you can't necessarily do Silver Moon Radio. I think is what Bafter's saying.
Oh, Silvermoon's still gonna exist. It's just gonna be an area of combat.
Are you gonna move it to someplace else? Because I know you have your own little house in Silvermoon. What's gonna happen to that?
I mean, theoretically, the radio show could have easily, realistically, also been done in Ghostland too, because Ghostland had some of the highest areas. So theoretically, the transmitter could have been mounted in Ghostlands as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you'd get a good signal there, actually.
I feel.
Are you trying to say there's ghosts in your house right now?
No. Ghostlands in Crossland,
Isn't Lumi technically a ghost?
Oh, whatever. Anyway, the point is I know you're talking about Michelle, but that's a different region. Yeah, I know.
Lumi, are you a ghost?
Michelle, I just realized you put on a new top. That shirt's looking good.
Oh, I haven't worn it in a couple of days. Getting sick and tired of showing my spaghetti crap. My spaghetti.
Good in the neighborhood.
She's saying Zimmerman. Well, let's see.
Yeah, it's the summertime, Michelle. I don't know why you just don't wear that nightie all the time.
Michelle, Season says that there's an insurrection hearing going on right now. We should be watching that. I mean, I kind of got to agree. Insurrection hearing live right now, Michelle. What do you say? Can we watch that?
Guys, Look, I'm not interested in watching that live because they're going to talk for about 5 hours and then they're going to finally break for coffee. And
It's
then
about
they're going to.
goddamn insurrection, Michelle. Our own people are being called terrorists. You don't want to watch that?
Go ahead, caller.
We'd literally be playing World of Warcraft until midnight.
Hi, Michelle. This is David Tennant from Doctor Who. I just wanted to say that I love your show, but I do not like the World of Warcraft segment. Stop it. I care.
Well, there you go, David from the UK. Thanks, David.
Asking Michelle for relationship advice to be like asking Dr. Ripper for directions to the hospital. No, asking Michelle for relationship advice would be basically like asking a monk directions to the nearest nude bar. Because Michelle doesn't really have much experience with dating.
Yeah, someone play that clip that I clipped of Michelle that she was talking about how to have sex. I'll tell you everything.
Important American history is happening right now. Please don't let the be the others. Hold on a minute. All right. Go ahead.
Hey, Michelle. This is your neighbor. And you know, it's the summertime now. And I can't wait for you to put your underwear outside so I can throw more bleach on them.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw
Michelle,
more bleach
it's
on your
part of
undies
six.
when I see them.
Bye-bye.
Confront them.
Someday I'll
Michelle,
put some nice dirty
Out
paint.
the door. Take the camera outside, Michelle. Go right to the door right now. Let's go.
Alright, enough.
I'm going to
Thank you.
bleach your
Okay, that's enough.
Let's go right to the door. Let's ask him.
So let's see. What do we got here with messages now? I'm having
Michelle, do you want us all there? Will you confront apartment 6, or do you want us to just wait?
I'm not gonna go to apartment 6 because that woman apparently is dangerous and psycho, and I don't want to deal with that person. So.
Do you know her phone number?
No, I don't want anything to do with her.
Alright, I'm back. Had to pop some food in the oven.
I had to pop some natty ice.
You're the only woman that could use your underwear.
Rest in peace, Ed. Rest in
He's
peace,
racing his
Ed.
flat cars in the clouds now.
Went to the big train station in the sky.
Now, Michelle, that does mean that we get our toy train and shoes as mementos.
I was just looking at the comments and thinking about some of the stuff that's being said here.
What are you thinking about? Yeah, what are you thinking about?
Well, first of all, like I said, as far as what I said about the wall to date, first of all, I know you might think it's not a big deal, but I do, and I'm sure if you have a date, they're going to be concerned about it too. You know.
Dates men. We don't give a fuck, you know? We don't care. We'd fuck in a dumpster if someone would let us. We don't care, Michelle.
Well,
I mean, am I right or am I wrong?
Why would I have to take away Jen's wrench? Is the second question that comes up, which I don't understand. America is already circulating the dumpster drain anyway. America is totally fucked because of Biden's insurrection and the bullshit that he's done. And the Democrats are not fixing the problem. Okay? The Democrats are not fixing the problem with the economy. They're not solving anything. That's the truth. No.
I mean, have they solved anything ever?
Hold on a minute. Go ahead. General Night Show is great, and I really enjoy a lot of the people can't talk in the morning show. I do know that.
I do not like. Hi, Michelle. Can I tell you something?
What?
I do not like niggers.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you for calling. Of course, I do happen to watch tarot readings from a lot of people, including a very nice Afro-American lady that tries really hard to do a good job on her readings. General Night Show is great, and I really enjoy it. A lot of people can't do the morning show. I do know that. Because of the angel, because of my skill. Okay. No, Carrie, I'm not giving you Amaranth. Anyway, the point is, and Carrie, I know you would agree with me on this. If you have invite someone to your home, and they said that your wall was completely filthy with a hole in it, in your bedroom, wouldn't you kind of like be turned off by a dirty wall? I mean, it's covered with handprints right around the wall switch. Ground in dirt, yeah. Alright, go ahead.
Stop talking shit,
You know,
Michelle.
when that last caller called in and said that he didn't like niggers, I felt that. And I don't like niggers, and I don't like World of Warcraft either.
Too bad.
Wow, look at that, back-to-back calls.
Go ahead.
Hello, Michelle. This is Solomon calling you back again. And I got a report this time from an anonymous person that you have creatures in your head, if you care to discuss that. You have creatures in your head?
Did you hear voices, Michelle?
Knock it off. Thank you. Alright. I'm not a hateful person.
Michelle, you do hear voices, though. I mean, I don't know why you couldn't just be like, yeah, I mean, loony.
Yeah, those would work fine too. I mean, come on, Dave. Just, it's a simple cleaning job. It doesn't even have to turn into
Michelle,
a job.
quit obsessing over it. You're not going to Dave's house. You're not going to be there. Quit obsessing over his wall, Michelle. I mean, let's look at your light switches and walls. Let's
I don't
take
even
a-
have wall light switches. On my lights have pull chains.
I bet they're dirty as fuck. So quit judging Dave.
Well, there's a difference, though. At least, I mean, I see a difference here.
What's the difference? Pull
I
chain?
do clean my door jams. I do. I know they get handprints on my door jams, but I do wash
Well,
them.
the lady in apartment 6 is putting bleach on them and cleaning them for you, Michelle. I mean, obviously you're not doing a good job if she's throwing bleach on your door. Quit harping on Dave like you're obsessed with Dave's wall.
Yes, he could. There's no reason why he couldn't, Carrie. He can cover with a nice little photo. Yes, he could. The hole's not that huge. I mean, it's big, but it's not. It certainly can be covered up with something. All right, hold on a minute.
Why do you hate Dave, Michelle?
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Michelle.
Who is this?
It's Carrie. You were talking about how you clean your door jams? Well, how about you talk about how you clean Rusty's asshole with your tongue?
Oh, God, it's not Carrie. No, it's not. I know what Carrie sounds like because I talked to her plenty of times.
Maybe she's got a cold or allergies. It's that time.
There's no truth in that, is there, Michelle? What he was saying?
No, I don't do anything like that, but I gotta brush this fur again. Ugh.
You gotta brush for that.
With your tongue?
Oh, man.
Yeah, Rusty definitely needs a brushing.
Don't worry, Michelle. We'll still play World of Warcraft. Don't you worry. We'll still play. You having fun?
Yeah, a great night show tonight,
Well, we
Michelle.
could still play.
Having a great night show tonight, Michelle. How many people we got watching? How many viewers we got right now?
I don't know. I haven't gone to that screen yet. Give me a check.
Okay, sure.
I'm back. It says 15 for me.
14
Welcome
right
back.
now.
Okay, see, you're still holding up more than the WoW show probably would be holding. Yeah, it's really good.
It's like 3 WoW shows.
Yeah, I'd say even 4. Got some good callers tonight. Got some good topics touched upon. A lot of viewers. Yeah, great show tonight, Michelle.
All right. Anyway, so guys, we're at 14 people now. So we're gonna switch over to the World of Warcraft stream on the other.
Wow.
On the other.
Wow, that was crazy.
What's that? Okay, so we got the final.
You are crazy, Michelle. You are crazy, but
we got the final score on the poll, which will.
all right. What's the poll say? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good topic.
General Night Show is 76%. Combination of both is 13%. Gaming Show is 9%. Total 43 votes.
Well, let's divide that in half because there's not 43 people.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we could play World of Warcraft over here too. Try. Maybe.
All right, Michelle, if you really want to do this, we're gonna do this. But if everybody leaves, don't be like, "Oh, well, see, there you go. World of Warcraft shows are better."
Right now, people are. I don't know. Right now, I just.
Well, what about that topic that Seasons had? She wanted to show the hearing of the people that supposedly conspired to take over America. You're not interested in that?
I'm not interested in sitting there listening to a 5-hour bunch of political people sit there bitch. I don't want to sit there and listen to that. They don't even know how to keep it short. If they really so-called have evidence, keep it short in less than an hour, present your evidence, and end the stream.
Well, remember that, Michelle, next time you go on one of your rants. Like, no one wants to sit and listen to someone bitch for like an hour about something. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It's pretty important, though. It's a pretty important topic, but...
Well, I mean... All right.
I mean, they could go away as terrorists, Michelle.
I don't know. Maybe we won't bother to play World of Warcraft tonight. All right, Misty, what are you doing? Cat wants to come
Did you
over
say you
here.
don't want to play WoW tonight, Michelle?
I was going to, but then, like, Krista reminded me. She said, don't forget, you got to go shopping with me tomorrow. I said, I know that.
Yeah.
If we go straight into night show, we could do that. Okay, let's stay on camera before I forget. Hold on, Misty. All right.
Well, it's only like 8:30, Michelle. It's not that late.
I know that.
You said you usually stay up till 4 a.m. anyway, so I mean...
Do you actually, Michelle?
Michelle stays up. She goes to bed at 4, wakes up at 9, does her show, goes to bed back at like 1, wakes up at 6, does her night show, goes back to bed at 10, wakes up at midnight, and then goes back to bed at 4, and then rinse and repeat.
Sounds very chaotic.
Yeah, I would agree.
Michelle, you can do like what makes you happy, but in my opinion, you should still do the night shows, but you should also, after the night show, do the gaming show again, so you can have both.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to have both shows. Misty, what are you doing? Big kitty cat. Gonna say hi to the audience? He's getting really dense fur.
Does he know how to do any tricks?
No, not really. Fame was one that did tricks. Rusty doesn't tend to do many tricks. Oh,
That's cool though.
You can play dead.
No. Hey, what tricks did Fame do?
he used to give you 5 with his paws.
Nice.
Yeah.
My dogs do that.
Yeah, cat did that too. Yeah.
So.
You want some food? Touch my hand. All right, here you go.
Yeah, he did it for cat treats. Yeah, and then maybe tickle you with his whiskers. That's a pretty good trick.
What's that?
What about Sylvester? Did he know any tricks?
No.
Yeah, you knew how to fucking.
Didn't do much, but he
Never
sure
mind.
knew how to get a meal when he wanted to. Unfortunately, he's not.
Okay, you're in a dark mood. Come back to us. You got any drinks tonight, Paul?
Yeah. We're letting loose. We're gonna pack up a bowl. We're hanging out.
Letting loose, Michelle.
Yeah, it's Lonnie. I gotta get. Yeah, we're trying to get Lonnie to sleep here. It's Lonnie. Paul's good. It's Lonnie. We gotta get Lonnie out of here. Skynet.
All right, well, let's get this BFA ready, or World of Warcraft started anyway.
BFA? I hope not.
Hours are burning. We gotta go ahead and get some
Let's
started.
get this big fucking asshole going.
Back it up, yeah.
Alright, here we go. Michelle wants to play World of Warcraft. Sorry, guys.
I'm
Michelle,
sure
you had 4 hot dogs
does
for dinner.
too. I'm sure a lot of the people here do. You know,
Michelle, you had 4 hot dogs for dinner. Did you eat them naked, or did you put them in like bread or a bun, or did you just have them naked?
I just had a plain and sandwich bread. That's it.
You just picked them up out of the pot and just deep throated them.
No, I stick them all in my mouth at once and light them like cigars.
Ooh,
She had ghetto bun.
okay,
She had
okay.
them on toast. On pieces of bread.
Do you eat them dry, Michelle? Do you put any condiments on them or anything?
I just eat them plain, yeah.
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 Like a little bit of mustard on my dog.
No, I can't stand mustard.
Maybe some chili and some
Rusty!
onions.
Like a good old coney dog.
Yes, sir.
You know what a coney dog is, Michelle?
I gotta get him. Really get him groomed. I really should get him.
I'd love to
down
watch her eat some.
But yeah, there is a grooming shop in Winston. I wonder if I can get him down there, give him like a brush job. He does kind of need.
Yeah, you should do a live stream and live stream yourself eating a nice chili
He's got
dog.
such a thick coat of fur. It's hard to keep it clean. No, actually, we can play it here, guys. It's just, yeah, we can play it here. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to switch over to World of Warcraft. You guys we all theoretically left off at the same place. Come on, Rusty.
I'm gonna buy a 30 case of Natty Daddies and just pour them out for Ed, Michelle. Rest in peace, Ed.
Unfortunately, Ed's still got Bud Ices laying around, or Bud Lights around here. He hasn't even drinking yet.
I think that was his downfall, honestly. Because alcohol, it deteriorates your entire body. That's why I can't move anymore.
Michelle,
Yeah.
Michelle, I'll give you $20 for every beer you drink, but you can't drink less than 3.
I'm not drinking any of his beer. I hate beer, so forget that. I'm not touching the beer. As I said, eventually I'll probably be putting it in the tip. Just getting it out of here. So if he doesn't want it,
You should give him the homeless Mike.
okay. So
You
let
should
me
give him the
log in
homeless
here.
Mike, Michelle. It's a peace offering. Get him back there. At least he helped you out. Went to the store for you. Helped clean up the apartment a bit. Like Mike was a good roommate.
One thing I miss
Michelle,
about Ed was his night streams.
Yeah.
Just talking about random shit.
Okay, so let me slide this chat over here.
Toys and hobbies. That's toys and hobbies. That's right.
Yeah.
And
Why'd you have to kick him out, Michelle? He'd still be here drinking, living it up.
Alright, so you want me to go ahead and close the YouTube channel so we can just do it on the Twitch channel? Because if you want to do music, it's
That's up
exactly
to you,
what you
Michelle.
have to do.
I mean, I'm listening to music on my own time. I have it on push to talk. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, it's very slight background music, Michelle. You have to have at least 30 seconds or more to get like some type of strike, Michelle. You're being a bit paranoid right now.
7 seconds, and
Well,
then
he
I
was
gotta
barely
sit
talking
there
for
and I
3.
gotta clear every bloody song that is played off my video.
Michelle, I couldn't even understand what song he was playing.
It's just the way it is.
I can't even understand what
All
song
right,
he's playing,
guys, so
Michelle. It's a
here's the
single note, you know?
deal. Okay, I'm talking now. All right, so YouTubers, we're going to be switching over to Twitch now. So you're going to come over to Twitch, get us there. Okay, see you in a little bit, guys, on Twitch. Okay, Twitch, just stay there, Twitch. We're coming right over.
Alright, whatever the fuck.